Okay. Hey guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aris, your online BFF. So for today, I have my coffee. I know that I look weird because I wore these stupid Smurf hoodies because I look like a blue Smurf. And my coffee, I pour it in this bowl. I know this is a lunchbox container, but I do not have a cup, so I just make use of the container that I have. So I put a coffee inside. So yeah, so that can you see it? Like, okay, if I slanted it, it will overflow. So yeah, so let me drink some coffee before we start. So today we're gonna talk about spiritual awakenings because I'm pretty sure that you have gone through the hardest hardship. What's that? Is that fly? Okay, that's not fly. There's no fly in my apartment. I think it's inside. So yeah, you have gone through the hardest hardships ever in your life, and right now you're clicking my video, and I'm pretty sure that you have gone through that. Sweet. Alright, so back to the topic. So we know that there are moments in our life that breaks us, and moments where like you gonna see it in silence and wonder, why is this happening to me? Because the pain really feels heavy, like the confusion feels really endless, and nothing makes sense, like why it keeps happening to you. But what if I tell you, what if this isn't here to destroy you, but what if this pain is here to transform you to your highest self? Alright, so this video I'm gonna talk more about this thing because there's deeper truth about pain. We need to know all of that. There's a blessing in disguise in whatever we have faced, the pain, the obstacles that we have gone through. There is a deeper truth. Okay, we all have heard the phrase, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Do you know the song? What's that? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, a little bit stronger. Na, 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 na. Okay, I am a tone deaf, so I can't sing. But strength isn't just a physical, sometimes it's not just mental, it is spiritual, right? Because some pain doesn't change or doesn't challenge you, it awakens you, it forces you like question everything and let go of the illusions, see the life differently, and that's where transformations begins. Okay, and we need to acknowledge that the pain is a spiritual teacher for us. Like pain enters our life for a reason, like not to punish us, like it's not that the God hates us and all. No, it is not, but it is to teach you. Every hardship carries a message within. Okay, like either a loss, sometimes loss like teaches us detachment, failure teaches us humility, and rejections teaches us self-worth. Most people resisted, then ask, why me? Because they have that victim mentality. Stop with that. Okay, don't do that. All right, instead of that, you should ask yourself, what is this here to teach me? What is this for? What lesson can I learn from here? The moment you shift that question, pain stops being your enemy and becomes your teacher. Okay, you need to understand that because you have gone through all of those shitty things that other people have done to you. You have gone through that. You have survived that. Okay, you need to remember that you are being rebuilt, not broken. You are not a toy, okay? You are not broken. You are a human. We are not perfect, okay? We are not perfect, as I mentioned in my previous videos. So when everything falls apart sometimes, I know that it feels like the end, But you need to remember that In spiritually, it often a beginning for yourself. Because sometimes life has to break you, like your habits, your identity overall, so that you can rebuild something stronger. Because you're not falling apart, you just remember that. You're shedding what no longer belongs to you. Okay, like a tree losing its leaf, it looks empty for a moment, but it is preparing for a new growth. Okay, because strength is born in a surrender. We think that strength means we are fighting, we are controlling, we are forcing outcomes. No, that's not. But the real strength is you comes from a surrender. You surrender yourself to the situations. You surrender yourself from the lessons that you need to learn. Okay, by not giving up, but letting go of what you cannot control in your life. Surrender means accepting the moment, trusting the process, and release the resistance or any toxic things that are around us. Okay, because resistance creates suffering. Okay, the more you try to resist the connections, which is kind of toxic. I give you an example. If you try to resist and you try to control the outcomes, the situations, which is a really, really toxic situations, what's gonna happen to you? I'm asking you, what's gonna happen? You already suffer enough. What keeps you keep holding it on? Let it go. Let it go. Okay? Because acceptance creates peace. You need to accept the reality. This is not a rom-com. This is not a drama. This is not a movie. Okay? There is no K-drama moment in your life. Okay? Acceptance creates peace. You need to accept whatever situations that you have faced right now. It is a reality that you need to acknowledge. You need to address. You need to accept. Okay? And in that peace, once you accept it, you can find the peace, and you can find your power again. I believe that. Okay? Because your soul is expanding. Okay, I know that your soul is expanding. Every challenge you face is expanding you. Okay, even if you don't see it yet, but you gonna become someone who is more self-aware, more resilient, and more connected to yourself. Okay, because pain strips away the superficial stuff and reveals what is real, because the version of you that emerges after all the hardships is much more wiser, deeper, and more powerful. Not because life was easy, but because you survived what was hard back then. Okay, so keep trusting yourself that you can do it. You are stronger than you think. Okay, because you need to know that darkness precedes awakening. Okay, what do I mean by that? Every spiritual awakening begins with a darkness, confusion, loss, emptiness, betrayal, moments where you feel loss or defeat in your life. These are the moments, this darkness that you have gone through has a purpose. It forces you inward. Okay, and when you go inward, okay, you begin to discover that your true strength, your true values, your true self, sometimes you have to lose who you thought you were to become who you are meant to be. Okay, because you need to know that you are stronger than you think. Let's look back at your life for a moment. Let's give it silence. Okay, before that, I'm just pause for a while and I want to drink coffee because my throat feels so dry. Oh, do you hear that? There's thunder. There's thunder sound. It's a sign. It's a sign. Okay. Because after this, I need to go J&T Express to deliver my parcel. But unfortunately, I do not have a car. So I need to walk. And the bad news is the J&T Express, the parcel hub, it doesn't have a nearby MRT around it. So I need to take a walk just to go there. Like it's a few kilometers. I think it's like 1.5 kilometer. Yeah, and now it's raining, so I am kind of worried that I'm scared that the lightning gonna strike me while I'm walking. Shh. Don't jinx. Okay, back to the topic. You are stronger than you think, guys. Girls, okay? You need to look back at your life for a moment, you know, how you have survived all of that. Like everything you thought will break you, it didn't, right? You're still there, still standing, still breathing, you're still moving forward, and believe me, that is not luck, okay? That is strength. It is a strength, girls, boys, strength that you didn't know you had it. All this while, and every challenge that you survive proves it again. Okay, so I'm gonna make a quick recap because I'm gonna recap it because I need to end this video now. So let's bring it all together, everyone, because you need to know that what doesn't kill you actually makes you stronger, because pain is actually a spiritual teacher for us, because you need to remember that you are being rebuilt. You are not broken. You're not broken. You are a human. Okay, I believe that everyone has their own potentials, their own capability in surviving and reach into the level where they step into their most highest self of themselves. And yeah, so the next time that life feels overwhelming for you, instead of asking why is this happening to me, you should ask, who is this shaping me to become? What is the lessons that I can learn from here? Because one day you will look back, okay, at this moment, like the pain, the struggle, you know, the uncertainty, and realize that it didn't actually destroy you, it transformed you, you know. So you need to take note on that, right? Okay, now it's already 4 p.m. and let me drink a bit of coffee. So yeah, that's all for me today, and I hope you guys have a great day ahead. And give me a thumbs up, like, if you find it motivating. I mean, I try to, but I just want to let you guys know that the way I talk sometimes is the reason why I did so much of this kind of video, is because I wanted to have a video for myself to look back in the future, like what I will tell my younger self. This is how I will tell to my younger self, and you all are my weaknesses. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and hope you guys have a great day ahead. Yeah, that's all from me. Bye bye.